This year, Christmas Eve felt off. People had gone missing in the town, and the cops were clueless, unable to crack the mystery. Emily, who usually loved the holiday season, stayed home this time, feeling an uneasy tension in the air. While decorating the Christmas tree, Emily noticed something strange in the corner of the room. The shadow grew darker. The lights on the garland flickered, and the air felt thick, almost suffocating. Her dog, usually calm, started growling, staring into the empty space. The darkness shifted, forming into a tall, gaunt figure with empty eyes glowing red. The smell of smoke and dampness filled the room, and the temperature dropped sharply. Emily could feel an invisible force pressing around her, like she was trapped between two worlds. Neighbors saw the weird light pulsing through Emily's windows and called the cops. When they arrived, the house was empty. On the floor, there was an ancient parchment covered in symbols that seemed almost alive. Detective Carter, reaching out to touch it, felt ice-cold energy rush through him and saw shadows from a world he couldn't understand. Emily wandered in a different world. A dark forest, where trees made of shadows whispered about her fears and regrets. Every step she took seemed to lead her back to the same spot. In the center, she saw a circle carved into the ground, filled with symbols glowing red. When she stepped inside, the wind howled, and the forest started dissolving into light, cutting through the mist. The shadows vanished, leaving only a whisper that etched itself into her mind forever. The police found Emily near her house, exhausted, with no memory except for the image of burning eyes and voices that whispered her name. The missing people started returning, but none of them could remember what had happened. The town was left with the legend of the evil Christmas spirit, coming back to remind people of their apathy and sins. The symbols found that night became part of the stories, and now no one dares to stay home on Christmas Eve.